Hey everyone, how are you today? Beautiful rainy day here. I have a couple announcements to make very quickly. So I'm doing some minor traveling this weekend. The healing video that I shot to put on Vimeo, this is our 4th time uploading it. It's gonna go this time. I had to actually reshoot it. The first one was close to 2 hours long. It gives a lot of tips on how to, excuse me, I can't talk. Maybe some of you feel that you can't talk. Maybe that's a sign. The healing video gives a lot of tips on how to heal yourself when you don't have intricate pieces of information that you need. It also helps you release anger. One moment. Stop, honey. It's okay. Give me a minute. It also helps you to release anger, stuck, stagnant anger. Those of you who don't know, I went to Ariel Hubbard. She's my spiritual teacher. When I was 27 years old, learned reflexology, learned Reiki, learned full body healing. She is a force to be reckoned with. She teaches now. She used to teach in Irvine. She's now moved out of state, but she's wonderful. And so I incorporate a lot of these modalities in this video. It's an extremely helpful video. I also have healing rhythms playing in the background. So I think you guys will all find it really helpful. I also want to apologize to each and every one of you, and here's why. Wait, I hope am I on the Detox Intuitive? Just say yes if I am in the comments. Okay, I think I am. Yeah, okay, great. I thought I was on Andrea Cox TV. I wanted to apologize to you guys. Chiron is leaving Pisces after 55 years. Also, Mars was in either Aries or Pisces, and I am on the cusp of Aries and Pisces. So those of you who know, Pisces is ruled by Uranus, Aries is ruled by, or Pluto? Which one is Pisces? I forget. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is a very angry planet. So I've not only had, for the past 30 days, you know, this Mars placement that gets me once a year, it gets me really in my masculine element. But I've also had Chiron leaving Pisces after 55 years. This is a massive shift. Whenever a planet, hey Tanya, whenever a planet leaves, whenever, you know, it leaves your planetary placement, it's a very hard transition. Nothing is harder than this transition. And I'm almost out of it, and it feels really great. So there's been a lot of things coming up in me and out of me, but apparently everything is intuitively guided, because I've read some of the comments under the videos, and I'm amazed at how many of you say, oh my God, this resonates. Oh my God, this resonates. Oh my God, you said to leave your cell phone in the trunk, and I always text and drive. Oh my God, that sounds exactly like my marriage. So obviously, this has all been, you know, intuitive downloads, and I wanted to share that with you as well. I also wanted to say, each of us have several different planetary placements in our chart. I'm going to do a read. Just give me 1 minute to say this. So we all have these planetary placements and in different places, and they're constantly shifting, both Vedically and in Western astrology. So what I've struggled with is like thinking, like looking back at the videos and thinking, oh my God, I hope so-and-so doesn't think that's about them, or I hope this person doesn't think it's like directly targeted towards them. These are general readings. Not everything is about you. And I have to say that. I really have to say that, because I feel as though a lot of these are taken out of context, or could be. And I don't want to be responsible for that. I don't want people to think, you know, well, let me rephrase that. I would feel responsible for that. So know that this reading is probably not for you, you know? You probably, if you have Capricorn for example, if you're watching a Capricorn reading and you have like one Capricorn placement that is in a dominant place or whatever, watch your sun sign, watch your moon sign, watch your north node, watch your Venus especially. So that's important. Also, learn your chart Vedically, not just in Western. It's very important also to remember each card has about 20 different meanings. So I just wanted to clarify that. I also want to clarify that I've been healing myself over an extreme, like open-ended situation that I've been trying to culminate into, you know, closure with clarity and peace and forgiveness and kindness, and that isn't being the clarity piece is, you know, a lot of times when we don't have clarity about something, we tend to wonder and guess. But here's what we have to remember. Any person not giving you clarity does not want to close out a situation. They're holding on to you. So you have to take that and go away yourself. Do you understand what I mean? Lewis agrees with me, apparently. Any person that is not leaving you with clarity, closure, that's not closing out a situation, that's leaving things, you know, loose edges, whatever, that's a person who is holding on to you, not vice versa. So you have to really understand energetically how energy works. Let's get into the reading. So I'm going to take a few from the Kuyan Yin. It's one of my favorite decks. It's a little harder to understand, but intuiting the cards is wonderful. Nectar of the Lotus. This is the feminine energy, truly nurturing and caring for themselves. A lot of feminine have been stolen from, both energetically, ideas-wise. Be very careful about your ideas. Really guard your ideas at this time. And I usually don't tell people to be guarded, but you know, a lot of feminine have helped the masculine, she's holding a lotus flower there, that's pretty, come into their own, Lewis. And those ideas could be, pulled. Also, a lot of feminine have been energetically, drained. Situations not ending, open loose ends, betrayal, things of that nature. This is a woman nurturing herself, knowing that she is the creator of her universe. This is a woman who is pulling abundance into her life. She's taking care of all her bills. She's taking care of all her own needs. She's taking care of, her home, her animals, her whatever, children, what have you. It's a hardworking woman who's nurturing herself. And I've definitely taken on this energy and I feel this strongly. Let's pull another card from that deck and then I'm going to get another deck. Do watch this from the beginning. Oh, wow. I love this. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take these two. Sound the Fierce Flute. Lewis agrees. Sound the Fierce Flute is a woman speaking the truth about a situation to bring things to a close. The sound of the fierce flute is a woman without closure in a situation, probably because of something immature like ghosting or something like that. She recognizes that she could have been picking up these patterns from a past relationship and is doing the work to get rid of these patterns that she's carrying and putting the information out there so others will be able to heal too. She also is the exposure. So if something has been done in a not up and upright, correct manner or in a correct order, she's the one that will let that beast out of the garden. And why? Why? Well, there's two reasons. She's spinning the silk of her own world, She's manifesting new beginnings. She's manifesting a new career, etc. And this is gates of heaven. To me, this looks more like the gates of hell. She may have came from a situation where there could have been a lot of some type of, mental mind game. There could have been abuse. There could have been a lot of isolation within a relationship. There could have been, in and out behavior. There could have been. So this is healing over that, okay? This is healing over that. Let's do, God, I'm so happy that Chiron is leaving Pisces. I think it's only a few more days, I'm hoping. Wow, for the feminine, overcome any obstacle. So we've got a woman who has really hardened herself to get through a situation and did not return to a situation. I feel like we could have a masculine energy who, wow, I just split this deck and I pulled the Seven of Swords. So I'm going to leave that out. I feel like we could have, in the past, a lot of you feminine could have dealt with the masculine energy. There could have been several things going on. They could have went through a depression, but they dragged you down into their energy. And I feel like they've somewhat stolen your light. They could even use quotes or things that you use. They could all of a sudden be go from smoking cigarettes to gifting crystals. And that's great. We want people to grow. But if this energy is holding on to some type of truth, clarity, something like that, then you're able to now overcome this. It's open. You're able to now let this go. If we don't let go of past pain, we can't move into the future, right? And communication is everything. And so if you were dealing with a person who maybe tried to come back into your life or something within the past 6 months and you shot them down because you just knew that nothing had changed in them yet, they came back in the same manner, If that person's holding anger towards you, you're going to hold on to anger towards them. So you are being asked to release and to overcome any obstacle. Very important. Believe in yourself. This is for the masculine. A rebirth is assured. Now, there's a lot of divine masculines running around claiming to have a rebirth. This means that a few of them actually are going to have a rebirth, and that's a very positive thing, and you can know that you had a big hand in it, even if they don't want to admit it. Also, you are never alone. Card number 42. Could be dealing with someone that's 40, 41, 42, maybe a 5-year-old. No, I'm just kidding. You are never alone. Be here now, hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Watch your words. Boy, I feel like I feel like the persecuted one when this one, sometimes when we teach, no matter what it is, health, detoxification, spiritual lessons, we have to be the one to speak the truth. We have to be the one to reveal what is not being said, what is not being done. A proper divine order that is not being, you know what I mean? We have to be able to speak out so people do have a rebirth. Very important. Time to heal. You see clearly now. I love this. I feel like I'm guided by hawks. I always have been. Let spirit be your guide. There is always enough. See the big picture. Oh, Lewis. God. Slow and steady wins the race. Co-create with spirit. I feel like I have to shuffle. Hang on. Sometimes life stings, sometimes the truth hurts, sometimes... But if one is not giving that truth, that means not only will they stay stuck, but they're keeping you stuck as well, right? So we have to recognize that. We have to recognize that not having clarity is a direct reminder for us to just move on. When someone doesn't want to give you the clarity that you've asked for, right? You can't let a person like that back into your life. You have to understand that. That's a big message coming through here. That's a big message. You know, I know a lot of you dealing with an ex are probably like, gosh, you know, I'm so angry. But if they walk through the door, you would probably throw your arms around them. But what you have to remember is you have to take the lead in teaching others how not to treat you and how to treat you. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Someone's watching, a few of you. Some of you could, it could be on social media, it could be elsewhere. And you feel it, you know it, and you're just like, really? Just know that, I don't know, I think for half of you, this person may have good intentions, right? They may look up to you. You never know. Take time out. We'll see what the next card is for guidance. Take time out. Be at home. Oh my God, I'm so sick of being at home. Are you kidding me? That's why I'm leaving this weekend. Nothing is wasted. All is not lost. Nothing has failed. Nothing is wasted. It's important to remind, I think men especially, I think men get into a position where they think, oh my God, I messed up. Oh God, you know? But there's a divine order that things need to happen in. Make sure you're not apologizing to the wrong person. That's important to say, right? When we heal the past, we can move towards our future. I feel like that's important. I don't know where that came from. The abundant universe will provide. If you are dealing with a situation concerning money, you will be provided for. And the last card, my favorite, it's my totem animal. Truth transcends illusion. Dragonfly. Truth transcends illusion. Read between the lines. What do I mean by that? What is that? Sorry, there was something up there. Read between the lines, right? What is Spirit saying to you? When you pray to, you know, Mother Mary, Archangel Michael, whoever you pray to, God, Spirit, Buddha, whatever, what is Spirit saying to you? Things may not be exactly as they seem. You know, we can see a person one way and they can be all lit up and then they can be suffering from major depression. Or we can see a person, you know, driving a Bentley and they could be, their home could be in foreclosure, right? We could see a perfect relationship, right? That's gone on for 20 or 30 years and they could be fighting. So read between the lines. That's important. And also, if you are in a situation where there is non-closure, if it's not of your doing, and if you know this person periodically shows up in your life to try to kind of re-engage, it needs to be flattened out. Just flatten it, bury it, burn it, do whatever you need to do. Because that holds your energy back. This is especially for feminines. Especially for feminines. Okay? Good messages, you guys, and I love you. I think that things are turning. We're all entering into a beautiful time, a very abundant time. And if you don't have abundance in your life, that's lack of self-love. There's only been one time in my life where I wasn't abundant, and I was just being, my lack of self-love was just nothing. Nothing. All right, I love you guys. Okay, be well.